Hello and welcome to Barnstaple District Pool League Finals Day. We've got games broadcast all day over two tables. Here's what's coming up on table one. We begin with the triples final where we'll crown new champions for the very first time in 5 years as Chalk is Cheap take on the Hit Hard and Hopers.
At 12, it's the Captain's Cup final, and for the first time in recent memory, a First Division captain has made the final as Paul Berry takes on Darren Hughes.
At half one, it's the Champion of Champions, where the most valuable player from each division plays off against each other. Will this be the year that the First Division wins? It's Brett Williams versus Mark Lamprey.
At 2:30, it's the first five-man team final as the Premier Division final takes place. Breakdish are the highly fancied against Charlie's Angles, but the Angles beat the favourites to get here. Can they do it again?
At 4:30, it's the doubles final, which is played traditionally with players having one visit each. Alex Milton and Dan Moore take on Neil Petherbridge and Paul Standen.
Then at 6, it's the first two-man events, the singles final. It's a David and Goliath affair as Gary Horseman takes on Brett Williams. Will Gary's aggressive style win the day, or will Brett tie him in knots?
And the final match on table one, it's the Team League Cup final as the top two in the Premier League face off. It's Rat Pack versus Hit Hard and Hopers.
And if that's not enough, we have a full schedule live on table 2. And it's the Ladies' Cup final at 11, where a new champion will be crowned. Cass Newbold against Charlotte Hull.
And at around 1 p.m, it's the mixed doubles final. Only the second year this competition has been going. Phil Jeffries and Kath Newbold take on Martin Fettis and Tracy Benson.
At 2:30, it's the first quick fire final. Ben Taylor goes for a hat-trick against Darryl Passmore in the single frame shootout final.
And that's followed immediately at 2:45 by the Blackball shootout final. 5 blacks each will decide the winner between League Chairman Dave Gilbert and Matt Pinkham.
At 3, it's the Blind Scott Dutch doubles final. 4 players remain and will be randomly drawn into 2 pairs. Wayne Passmore, Connor Billett, Neil Petherbridge and Dale Sawyer are in this one.
And at 3:30, it's the First Division Cup final, a race to 8 between SOOT and Lacquer Class.
At 5:30, on table 2 is a singles plate final. 2 real heavyweights of the game taking on each other to be crowned the singles plate champion.
And the final match on table 2 is the Gramps League Plate final as the Royal Monkeys take on the Muddy Farmers. And we begin right here on table 1 with the triples final. Here we go then. First final of the day, triples final. Connor Billett, Dave Gilbert are going to lag off.
Good lag by Gilbert there.
Yeah, Connor won't be happy with that one. So the team of Gaydon, Gilbert and Passmore get the first and maybe importantly last break.
The referee for this one is one Brett Williams.
Yeah, we'll be seeing him in the singles final later. First time he's been in the singles final for a few years. I'm sure he's happy with his performance so far. He's been very good this year.
So it'll be Dave Gilbert to get us underway here.
Just heard Brett say time running there. These will be played to a standard 60-second shot clock, a warning at 30 seconds, and all matches today are black ball rules. Straight in the middle from the break.
Looks like reds for me here, B.
Yeah, I mean, neither are difficult, but just a couple of yellows on the cushion, you'd think it'd favour reds. This could be a nice settler for Connor.
Good opening pot there from Connor. Just looking at the Connor, Paul and Neil's road to the final. Yeah, they had a bye in the first round. The second round they managed to beat Wade Osborne, Neil Ridd and Stuart Russell 5-1. Quarterfinals, I had beat myself, Ben, Mark and Liam 5-1. And in the semi-finals they beat the other half of their own team 5-2. So they've had a good run to get to this stage.
Yeah, that's pretty good, but I don't think it's quite as good as the run that Gaydon, Gilbert and Passmore have had. I don't think they've dropped a single frame on the way to the final here.
DJ right there, Bing, but arguably hit hard. Have had the tougher run, but if you look at the run that Dave, Wayne and John have had, again a bye in round one, beating Cass Newbold, Jenny Supanok and Brendan Young 5-0 in the round two, beating Aaron Bagley, Lee Cooper, Nathan King, again a 5-0 in the quarters, and then again playing the other half of their own team, Gary Horseman, Sean Horseman, Kev Stuckey 5-0.
Connor did well to avoid the black there, but just running into the red means the white's gone a little bit out of control. He's going to have a tough one to carry on from here. And the referee's just called a touching ball there.
Good shot there from Connor. Just a little bit awkward here. Don't know if he's going to try and play the one up by the bulk line first. And then come on to the one down the rail, which looks like he's going to do that. That's a great shot.
That's really well controlled. It's perfect pace. And now he's got a little angle on the one on the cushion, so he only has to drop this in now and the white will come away. Yeah, it's a really good shot, that, good recovery. Oh, he's just jawed it. It's
unlucky.
Still be a tough finish from here now for Dave.
Oh, that yellow in between those two reds, definitely. Opening pot from Gilbert there to settle any nerves. He's got this one and he's got two more on the cushion, and the one in between the reds is going to be his problem ball, I think.
He's played that quite deliberately. He wasn't trying the pot there.
Yeah, good shot.
Just trying to limit Connor's options and hopefully give himself a chance at finishing these next time he comes to the table. Connor's played a little delicate one.
Yeah. Might have tried to knock that yellow a bit closer to the red, but still okay.
David's going to do well to get it safe from here. Might be Hail Mary time.
Looking at getting behind that yellow, the left-hand side of the table.
Oh, that's tough.
That's tough.
No.
Gone for it, but he's not hit it.
It's a good 2 foot, but short pace there. Nice line. So Connor will just be looking to drop this in and maybe pull the white about a foot off the cushion to leave the other red into the middle.
Drops in a dead weight, good shot.
Just testing how level Brett made the tables this morning. That seemed to be spot on.
Good job, Mr. Williams.
Just run this through a foot or drop it back. It's his choice, but always on these tables, I prefer to play them slowly into the middle because you do occasionally get a bounce.
Just run a few inches, I think it's perfect.
That'll do.
That's okay.
Slightly hampered, but he'll be happy with that. There we go, first frame on the board.
First frame to hit hard.
Cool. Gave that some. Try though. From Neil Petherbridge. And John Gaydon takes the table. Incredibly accomplished snooker player. Sometimes he plays this game and he's absolutely unplayable. So we'll see if he's feeling in the mood early this morning. And he's gone yellows. He's only got that well, the two really by the black.
By the black, isn't it?
But he's got a couple of balls he can get an angle on and knock those out. Only needs one tiny little nudge. That looks like a good angle for the one in the middle, just to nudge into this black. I think I prefer to just come the nearer side of the black, nearest to John, just to flick that first yellow. No, he hit the black full in the face, so it's never ever going to break that second yellow out. He's still going to go for this finish, but it looks like.
That's a good shot.
Yeah, if he
long yellow.
Nice angle, this.
Can he knock that yellow out?
It's almost guaranteed as long as he gets the pot. He just didn't give that enough.
The wrong side, didn't he?
Yeah.
The wrong side of it.
Thought he'd give that a bit more pace.
Just looking at John Gaydon's season stats here. He's got an average of 60%, a win average of 60%, which is pretty good. If you can get in the 60s in a season, you've done quite well.
30 seconds.
Yeah, I think any player that wins more than they lose in the Premier League is a decent stick. Gone massive. Hasn't come off. He's just maybe nudged that yellow over the red to make that a bit safer. Otherwise, this could have been quite an easy finish for Neil. He's got a little bit to think about now. Awkward cue in. Oh, he's just played contained safely there.
Shot that. Red goal. Go, I don't think it does, do it? To the middle.
No, he'd have to make that into a plant, so I think he's just going to play another containing safety, but he has got a chance of hiding the white this time. Well, he's saying to Neil, try your best. It is a good chance here. One problem ball.
He's got two balls up the top now. You can get a good angle, you can get rid of that yellow.
Gone for it off the first ball. This could glance in. Oh,
That's unlucky.
could see that happening. Just get the wrong side of that red. Don't think that was the right ball to take that on from, although the angle was there. That was always a danger going that way. But then if he hits it the right side, we will say what a good shot it is.
Well, yeah. Pretty confident John will take these out now to level the score at 1-1.
Yep, that's good enough on and off the cushion here to come onto the black. Yeah, it's nice. This is 1-all.
One apiece.
There might just be a short pause here as we get table 2 underway. So that's the ladies' final going on to table 2 now, which the live stream will start shortly on that if you fancy watching that. Now Wayne Passmore's got it. Yeah. I don't know if you saw that, but he's got a little tip that he's just put on his cue. You might just see him take it off there. He does that instead of having a break cue, he puts a...
Oh, that's clever. I've never seen that before. That's good.
Personally, I don't...
But that will still...
You'll still be impacting the Q-tip, won't you? Yeah. So I honestly, I don't really know how much good it does, but it seems to work for him. But the balls didn't really split there. But I think we'll blame the referee's setup on that one. So this is Paul Standen at the table now, going cushion first to try and pot this yellow.
It's a good opening pot there from Paul.
Paul Standen, first time he's not been involved in a singles final for 4 years, I think, 3 or 4 years. Yeah. Brett, who's reffing today, beat him in the quarter-final in an epic match. But Paul is one of the most capable players you'll ever see. Former Devon snooker champion. He started concentrating more on Paul about 3 years ago, rather than the local snooker league, because, as I'm sure most of you out there know, snooker leagues are generally handicapped, and Paul had a massive handicap, and he's given away 60, 70 points every frame. He'd make an 80 break, and then someone would come along, pot pink and black, beat him, and lord it over him like they've just beaten Devon Cup champion, and you can imagine how frustrating that gets. So he's come across the Paul where it's a bit fairer, you get a bit more rewarded for being a better player.
Yeah, he's not a bad pool player either, is he, to be fair?
Not bad, mate.
Look at his average is 76% for the season.
Wow.
That's quite something.
Yeah, he's just got to find his way back here to get on the last yellow. Couple of options. He can play it.
He play the one in the black first.
Yeah, he could do. I think I'd probably prefer that, to be honest. Yeah, I think the one near the black first definitely favours getting on the last yellow.
Yeah. Off the side cushion, then he's
Don't think it was his original plan, but
to be a bit.
he won't mind changing direction. Oh, he's missed it.
Oh, he's put that much side on the cue, but he's pulled the pot.
Yeah, no, he's left Wayne on his tough ball up the rail. It's up to him whether he wants to take it first.
He's going to set himself down. He's going to.
I wonder if we'll see Wayne.
Can he play the one up line now?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Playing it off the yellow, or he may just cover the pocket. Depends how he feels. Looking to cover. He's played it well.
Yeah, good shot, Wayne.
So although obviously with black ball rules you can still play the skill shot and pot your own ball and the opponent's ball, when the yellow and red are so close as that, that's difficult to do. Almost impossible. Sorry, just having a little chuckle at one of the sponsors there at the top left. Dibble and Bird. 2 men that will lay anything. That's probably true. Oh, where's this gone?
That black ball
It's
go
going to hold
away?
up. It's going to hold up. He's okay.
The Iceman never moved.
It's unusual for him to break character there. He smiled then.
Just try to get out and cover the black. Does he play the double here?
Got to.
Shot ball.
It is a good
I don't know
shot,
how
but he's
straight
just
he
got
is
the.
on this yellow.
I think he's just got the wrong angle. I think he's going towards the cushion.
I'll have to play the black up the line.
Either that, or he's going to have to really hammer this to get on and off the cushion and back up past that red. Yeah, he's going to just make his mind up here. I think it's possibly the sensible option to leave it this side. He just wants to make sure he leaves the white right on that cushion, so he's not going to have the white in off from the black.
Yeah.
30 seconds.
See what he decides to play here. Will he try and
Might be
draw it
try
all the
and
way
get
back up?
Well, he's cueing it.
No, he's left it on the cushion. That's pretty good.
One free shot, one visit.
Oh, it's lovely.
Shot ball.
Lovely.
Nerves there. Hooper's going to a 2-1 lead.
So as we go on to frame 4 here, the players on the designated away team, which is Billett, Petherbridge and Standen, will swap around. So Dave Gilbert, Wayne Passmore and John Gaydon will stay in the same order. and the team on the right will swap around, so they all play each other once. So at the table now, it is Neil Petherbridge to break for Hit Hard and Hopers. He came off the side of that a bit. He's got away with it. He's made a ball, and they've come pretty open. Just a couple of little problems on the table.
Elected for Reds.
Finished a bit close, but he did well to free that up, to be honest.
Freed it up. A bit unlucky to get that close to it, really.
Dave Gilbert must be starting to run out of time here on this shot. And there's 30 seconds, cool. Players are always a bit dubious about having a shot clock on them, but a minute is a long time, really.
It is a long time, it is.
But just
But I suppose when, you know, throughout the season you don't have the shot clock, do you? So it's a sort of new experience come finals day. Try and move this red, is it?
he tried to pot the red and move the yellow, but it was adventurous. He's been unlucky there that nothing's covered the pocket, so Dave has got a chance at these yellows. Top right of the table as we look is a bit tricky, but there's a chance of potting the one that's on the baulk line, cutting it into the top left, and maybe using the white to billiard the red in at the top right. Yeah, not being that adventurous. Going to stick this behind the other yellow, I think. It's right at the top of the table. No.
He's knocked the yellow on the cushion, he did. Like that. Although he might be able to play the plant down the line now.
Yeah, the only danger with that is if he, the first yellow might go in front of the red, and he might not have a shot on that one. But no, he's looking at this plant instead. And the advantage of that is that the first yellow will definitely come away from there as long as he plays it at the correct pace.
Well, he's covered the pocket, so.
Oh, he's got really lucky there that he's covered the one at the top right as well, because that would have been a nice starter for Neil.
Just set for the skill shot, I wonder.
Again, it's one of these that's a bit close. I really don't like them when they're that close. If you've ever seen a pool ball hit in slow motion, you'll see that as soon as the white contacts the object ball skids.
It takes on.
Yeah, and then when it grips the cloth, it starts rolling forwards. Now you need it to start rolling forwards before it hits the second object ball, so that it continues to roll forwards. If it's still skidding, it'll just stop dead. So when there's not enough space there, it's really tough to get that ball to keep going forwards. that's awkward.
Closest to the yellow there.
Oh, what a great camera shot that was. And on that note, just a quick shout out to Beard Productions who are covering the day today. Cannot say how good they've been. They came last week, I think, to start prepping for this event for us. They've been working with us for 3 years now, I think. And then came yesterday they were here all day.
All day yesterday.
Yeah. And then
Early
this morning.
Back again this morning.
Yeah, they were earlier than us this morning. And we're meant to be running the day. Just a fantastic group. So, is Neil going to just draw this back a foot or so and leave an angle on the one in the middle to try and get the skill shot, which is tough?
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit too much angle there, maybe. Oh, he might be okay.
That a bit, isn't it?
If he can cut that into the middle, it's almost guaranteed to be hitting that there. Yeah, but it is tough. I think he just overcooked that last shot a bit.
Just elected to contain it for now.
A massive chance for Dave now. He doesn't even really need to do anything if he doesn't want to. And Neil's run out of balls really to attack this corner. He's relying on Dave leaving him an angle, which is unlikely to happen. He just tried to free up all his balls there. Yeah, that's not bad.
That's not bad there.
Don't know if the double's on for the red on the right hand side.
Yellow's in the way,
Yeah.
isn't it?
This has turned a bit tactical
a bit
now.
scrappy, isn't it?
Yeah. Dave's not willing to attempt the clearance until he can be sure he can get on that one on the bottom right. And Neil can't really do anything with his ball, so until there's a mistake or an angle left, this may stay a bit tactical.
He's going to be looking for the snooker behind the black after this shot if he puts it off that yellow. Just missed a pot there.
It's unusual for Dave.
It's a good shot from down.
Got to say, from these two players, you don't expect a frame like this, do you?
No, you'd expect this frame to be over a while ago. It's quite attacking usually. He's tried the snooker, that's unlucky. Or is it?
He's forced Neil into doing something here. And to be honest, the more
Couple of
Neil...
inches less, it would have been perfect.
Yeah, it would have been, yeah.
You don't do that very often.
Dave's done well to force the the foul there, so a free shot. And I can't see him missing this finish.
So Dave's got ball in hand.
I thought he might have just left the white there then and just put the red that's sort of causing a little bit of an issue on the yellow at the lowest part of the table as we're looking. But it's easy enough to get on in another pocket. It's not the best angle.
Right.
And this is why I thought he might get rid.
The other corner there.
It might do, but he's still going to be running the white away from it. This is why I thought he might get rid of that red at the bottom right, because it's a lot easier to get on the yellow to the bottom right than it is for anywhere else on the table. He's looked, he's in between. That must go past. He wouldn't have played it at that pace of the way. Wonder if we got a camera angle on that, see if that goes past. Oh yeah, 3/4 of a pocket at least. Oh, just glanced it, and that's the trouble. I wonder if he's got lucky here and covered the black. Oh, he has.
He has.
Good thinking comes from the crowd. Who doesn't love a local league final day? And Neil just wants to make sure he leaves himself an angle to get on.
Black to the middle, I think.
Yeah.
It's order of the day, isn't it? He's got a good angle there.
Anywhere higher that bulk line is going to be okay for a shot. He's tried to come inside it. It's just had to be more precise going that way, and I just don't know why. Here we go then, Neil. What's in your locker?
Is he trying the double? No.
Oh, I thought he was going to. I
have a
thought he
good
was going to
double.
go for it. And he's just trying to contain it.
Dave should be able to put him in a snooker here.
Yeah. If he hits that black full in the face with the yellow, then he should be sticking the white right behind it. That's a nice shot. And to be honest, unless Neil gets the exact thin snick he needs off that black, he's going to be leaving a shot here.
Oh, 2 cushions right in behind it. Up down the table.
Easy from here.
Yeah.
I'd be hitting this as hard as I could. It's got a chance of going somewhere.
Is it
Oh, that's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
That's not bad. Good result from
How's your
there.
luck? Try and play another snooker, I think.
White on the top cushion and yellow in the line. Yeah, he got the white,
Got the
okay,
white,
but he
good boy.
didn't hit the yellow correctly. I'll call it now. Black to the top right as we're looking. And then he can pull the white around the angles to leave another no shot. Oh no, that's a bad
Double
one.
kiss. The dreaded double kiss. Can you pull this back? Well, he's left a big pocket here for Neil.
Got to go for it, hasn't he?
Got to go for that, yeah. Up and down, double.
He's done a lap. Let's see what he's come up with.
No, he's not.
They're both just, they don't want to
Gone for
lose. They don't want to lose. And that's the difference when you go for a win or you don't want to lose. But the only trouble with playing this way, I always find, is that if you do play a bad one, you think, why didn't I go for it?
Yeah.
Is that going to reach? Well, that's
careless.
It is careless.
Well, he's gifted this frame to Neil, really. Just a bit of
He's
nerves
okay.
out there. He's okay.
Yeah, he
but
is okay. He's just got to be careful of the white.
It's not like him.
It's really not. Yeah, he's played that okay. There we go, 3-1. So frame 5, John Gaydon to break off, and they could really do with this frame.
That's a good break. Has he got made a ball? He has made a ball.
They seem to split nice. He hasn't got an easy opener on reds, but I would say reds are the better balls.
He's got one to the middle there, I think, has he? Does a good pass late.
Don't think he can reach it.
Does
He might be able to.
That's a nice shot.
Yeah, he's played that well.
Good shot there from John.
That yellow will now go to the top left.
Just paved the way for that other yellow as well.
That's a bad angle now. He's gonna have got some work to do.
Pot this and move the red out the way of that pocket. Still be able to go to the yellow to the middle with this.
I think he's taking the one to the middle first, and then he's going to be going with a bit of right-hand side, maybe off 2 cushions. Try and get out between the black and yellow.
Go get this right then.
Very. He's gone for it. He's just run into the black, but that's okay.
Still got it down to the corner, hasn't he?
He's going to have to play 2 worldies now, though. Trouble when you're behind and you're chasing finishes. You can just clear the way for your opponent, but he's still in control of the table at the minute. He's so close to that yellow that he's checked where he's hitting it twice now. He's potted it, but can he see enough of that yellow? Well, he's eyeing up where he's leaving the white for the black, so that suggests he can pot this. So that being the case, he's going to be bouncing off the cushion and trying to find a gap between all the reds here. Just got to avoid this first red, or he might just flick it. He might decide that flicking it's the better option. He has flicked it. Oh, that's really unlucky. Well, it's actually pretty lucky considering where the white's leaving it. Did the referee call a foul there?
Oh, was he fouled on there then?
Ah, he touched the black. Good spot from the referee. Let him pull Standen in. This could be 4-1 very quickly. He stood up pretty quickly after that shot.
I don't think he was happy with that cue ball.
No.
He sort of died.
He hasn't asked for it to be clean. And again, it's absolutely died there. Oh, I'd be getting that ball clean. That's not bounced enough, is it? Oh yeah, he's okay. He's judged that really well. No, that's perfect as well. Just stun this, or probably play a run through and it'll still stay there.
Oh.
That's what you get for bringing a snooker cue to a pool game, then. I
makes it 4-1.
I think it might have even jumped on that black as well. 4-1. It's a long way back from here.
It is.
One frame required for the win. So Connor Billett, captain of Hit Hard and Hopers. Oh no, he's not, is he? Dale Sawyer's taken over captaincy this year.
They tend to swap it over year by year, don't they?
However, he still has a chance to bring this home for his team. He gets the break.
Connor against Wayne. Both of these men will be playing in the Scotch doubles final later on in the year.
Hit that well.
Again, it's
They've split. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Dream break if one goes down. Absolute nightmare if nothing does.
Gave that some, didn't he?
Just testing himself. Leave himself a long one. He didn't give that enough, I don't think. He's got a delicate drop in the middle here. Don't know which of these shots I prefer. What's he looking at now? He's looking at playing safe. I'm really surprised. I think he might have left it cut on this yellow. I can't tell exactly from here, but if he has, that's poor.
Might better play the double if he can't get the cut. No, I don't think he's left it. No. No, we could play the double. Just covering that pocket.
This could turn out very nice if he pots it and runs into the other two.
It's a good attempt.
It's there, I think.
Good shot. This yellow just drops in the middle.
I think it might well do, but it's really awkward queuing. But yeah, he doesn't have to do a lot, because he'll definitely have the one either down the line or to the bottom right afterwards. It's really tight. No, so he's going for the other one.
He's going for the... I think he's...
He cut that in much thinner than
Yeah,
he meant
did,
to,
didn't he?
so the white's travelled another
Yeah.
foot or two. And so now he's got another tough one.
Not looking at the plant, is he, in the two yet? No?
He might be. I would be surprised if that was the shot. Yeah, this is definitely
This is
the one.
shot, isn't it?
Oh, he's
Great.
nailed that.
Good queuing,
Oh.
Connor. He might be a bit unlucky here.
Well, he meant to just pull that on off the cushion and be top side of that yellow, but he's now the other side. And do you know what? He's landed.
Bog on double.
He's I was going to say he's landed with absolutely no shot. I think he's just playing safe here.
Yeah. Yeah, sensible.
Well, they've both now had a visit to the table I wasn't expecting them to have. I didn't think Wayne would be back.
Gonna cut this red into
That's
the middle.
very thin.
Trust him to look with a cue ball here if he managed it. Oh, I don't like this. It's really thin, this shot.
I don't think he played it as a pot. I think he played the white up there, but he's flicked two balls on the cushion. Two of his own balls.
Oh, Connor might be forced into playing the plant now.
Yeah, no, but now, while the plant goes, it'll
Yellow
make...
goes down the line, actually.
Yeah, but if he did think about the plant, the first yellow would go near
Well,
the red and might
yeah.
be covered, so I definitely wouldn't be playing that. I think the tough one down the line is, well, not down the line, opposite corner as we're looking at it now. Definitely the shot.
It's okay. Somebody's just changed the music and that's a bit of a...
Bit calmer. Here we go, Colin, this is your chance. Win it for your team.
Good part. Yeah, good shot. Can drop this one into the corner. Play for the one in the same corner just above it. Get a nice angle on the yellow to the middle. Missed the first pot. Don't think at first glance he's left anything easy for Wayne. Don't know if Connor can see enough of this yellow.
Even if he can, I don't know if it's the right shot.
Well, I mean, he could drop the one in the middle dead weight, but he hasn't got another shot after that. He'd be. He's tried to force his way out of the situation. It might have worked out okay because he's got the yellow to the corner.
One of the first times we've seen a player go for it rather than play defensively,
Yeah.
so he deserves to be on the ball. He's got slightly the wrong angle, so he might have to put the white on and off the cushion here.
There you see it.
But to do that, he's going to have to drill down on the white ball, and it's right in that pocket. He's looking at an alternative. He's looking at just clipping that yellow in the middle pocket. If you can see enough of it, that's a great shot.
Going for that cut.
Yeah.
Oh, good shot.
Now, where's the white? He needs to get lucky. He's got very lucky. He's landed on the
Could
yellow.
be perfect if he's not that black. Can he? Yeah, he can still put the black. Oh, this could be game, set, and match.
Can you see the black?
Oh,
No.
He snooked himself. He snooked himself. Wow. It's the nerves taking over, unfortunately. I can hear the disappointment. Usually loves a double, this boy, so you never know.
Here we go.
Oh, there you go. Loves a double. Connor Billett wins it for Hit Hard and Hopers.
5 frames to 1. Did not expect that scoreline. Now I'm going to see if I can get a couple of words with the winners in just a couple of minutes. Next match up at about 12 o'clock will be the Captain's Cup final. Okay, and I'm here with the winning captain of the winning side, Connor Billett. Connor, how was that match for you?
Well, yeah, it's the best I've played in a while, to be fair. Like, I've been struggling for, weeks now. But yeah, just happy to play well and get the win.
Early doors, it looked like it was a very defensively minded match. There was a lot of playing not to lose rather than trying for the win.
Yeah.
Was that a deliberate tactic?
No, not at all. No, just literally went for the win, and yeah, that's just the way the balls went, isn't it?
So a bit later on, you got some team members in the doubles final, all sorts of matches, and then the big League Cup final this evening. That must be the one you're looking forward to most, especially after last year's defeat. What are you going to try and do differently this year to take the win there?
Well, slow down on the drink. I think that was the main problem last year. We got hammered 8-1. So slow down on the drink, and yeah, if we carry on, if I play like that, then and some of the other lads, Paul playing well, Neil struggling a little bit, but yeah, hopefully we can give him a better game this year. So,
well, congratulations on your triples win, and good luck in the finals later.
Thanks, Ben. Cheers, mate.